Hello everyone, welcome to Lostones Playground. It's a new YouTube channel I'm starting. It's made for gaming dads, by a gaming dad. I mostly game with my kids. They do enjoy Ark, so we are creating an Ark server today for our first main YouTube channel. This server is hosted off of Nitrado, um, so we will be playing on a personalized server. The server is mostly vanilla settings. A few of them are tweaked 2 and 3 times. The only one that's really tweaked are the breeding ones because I hate breeding dinos for long periods of time. So I boosted my presets on the dino breeding so that I could definitely breed faster in the long run. It just, if you've played Ark, you know it takes forever to breed on official settings. But most of the other stats are basically 2, 3 times. I do have a stack mod in place, so that's nice. It makes it so I can carry a little more and make my inventory manage it a little easier. But besides that, weights, I think double, might be triple. Um, Everything else is pretty standard. I found that it boosts the gameplay enough that it makes it easier, but it's not super fast. And my kids don't like the basic ones. But I am starting off a brand new server. Now this is of course a private Nitrado server, but if anyone sees this and would be interested in joining, it will be kid friendly, so make sure you're kid friendly. And we'll talk about it. Just send me a message. Here we go. We are going to be starting. Of course, you always just start beating up a tree. It's kind of like Minecraft that way. It's punch a tree, get some wood, go from there. So let's start there, punch that tree a little bit, and then gather some fiber and everything so I can get some materials built. I don't know if any of you have played Ark. If you have not, like I said, this is for gaming dads, so enjoy watching a little basics. If you are and you don't like how I play, well, this is just how I play. I'm not like an amazing player in the game. I'm just play to have fun. Shoot, I need to disable all of this stuff. I hate all the extra stuff that spawns when you die, and I haven't disabled it, so it's spawning when I die. Although I do like those 2 skins, so we'll save that one. And we will name my little chibi chib. Why not? Just because we like him. Start off, like I said, boosted weight a little bit, so we're going to go up a little bit there. Make a few basics. And then go back. Got my stone. And then, like normal, first thing you always make a pickaxe. Now we'll go back, find some more stone, pickaxe, get some decent stone. I start down here because it's easier. The only thing I don't like is that you get a lot of raw salt, and you don't really need raw salt to start with. But it's easier down here. There's less that's going to kill me right off the bat. So, first couple things always takes forever. Get a little boosted weight though. We'll need some thatch foundations, maybe sleeping bag to start with, and storage box. Don't have enough for the water skin yet, so we'll come back for that one. And like I said, I like the skin on this one. I just like the way the skin looks. I think it makes it look cooler. We'll need some flint, make some spears. As you can see, I don't know I have everything memorized. I look at the recipes and stuff still, but we'll craft some spears, get our little spear going on. Main big thing to start with is always just get your levels growing up, getting stronger, carry a little more weight. And let's see where we are on the map. I normally like, if you look where my arrow is pointing, I like to go up there a little bit onto that river because there's some good, right once the where it changes from metal to or from the salt to regular metal rocks. It's a nice little place to grow, get a little bit of metal. See how that goes. Oviraptor. We'll always be on the lookout for some dodos to start with because they're usually the easiest thing to kill. Got some, oh, there's a nice little wyvern, but we're a little too low level for that still. But they are fun. Wyverns are always one of my favorite characters to get early on if you can. So I started with weight. The next thing I'll be getting into is a little bit of stamina so I can run a bit longer. That's always kind of important. Run speed is also up there. Sorry, I don't want to have to kill you, but oh well, I need your meat. For any of you that have played Ark, this is basically the staple. It's get a little bit to start with, get some meat, get some hide, then engrams. So we've got 260 speed, so we're good there for the moment. We can upgrade that a little bit. What's next? Oh yeah, I wanted water skin. What we really want to get to is level 9, that bola. That makes the game so much easier. But we unlock things as we go. What do I need for... Need a little more fiber. Yeah, it's all about running around harvesting. It's so like Minecraft in that, but just harvest some stuff, keep going, harvest a little more. We'll end up building a base somewhere up where there's more metal idols and stuff once I get up to where I can tame something to fly. It's really nice once you get into the level 30s. The experience is boosted a tiny bit, so we will get up there a little quicker than if I wasn't playing on a boosted server. But today we'll probably just get a little starter base going so I can get some metal and stuff, and we'll go from there. Now I can build my... We'll need a campfire as well. Now we've got water. And I always put my stuff in similar places. What level is he anyways? Level 20, so it's not a big loss that we can't tame him yet. Oh, he's sensing the wyvern. So there's predator. Get that water filled up. Gain some more levels. The more you harvest and stuff as you run, the more you'll gain levels. Oh, what are we hearing? Compies. Might as well attack them before they attack me, because 3 of them came on. So once there's 3 of them, they will start attacking you. It's just fighting. Now some people don't like the damage numbers. I do. They cause some lag issues on bigger servers, but since it's mostly just going to be me, my kids, and some of my kids' friends and stuff playing, you know, it won't make that big of a difference. But like I said, if anyone else is thinking of would like to enjoy playing on a server with, you know, just for the fun of it, send me a message. Lost Ones Playground is the name of the server, and that is where you can find us at. Just send me an email right through YouTube. Comment on the server. Let's chop these guys up. Get some. Always takes forever to chop up a compy. You would think for being so small they go quickly, but with for some reason with those server settings and stuff, they always compies take forever. Now we've got some wood. We're keeping running up the beach. Right after that rocket turns, and that's where we really are trying to go. Then once we get there, I'll kind of set up a little mini base, get some stuff going there. It's usually pretty safe right around the corner, although there can be some capros and stuff that spawn up that way. Once again, occasionally a baryonyx, but usually if you've got a little hut and a little bit of movement speed, it doesn't matter anymore. Once you get to that point, they're pretty much, you can run away from them. The baryonyxes can give you little problems. We're going to want a sleeping bag, a couple more spears, and then leveling up again. Like I said, if you notice, it goes up by 20, so I got that at 2 times. And weight is, what did it go up? Weight go up by Well, it went up by 40, so I guess it's 4 times. I got it set at 4 times with the standard. I thought I set it at 3, but 4 still isn't too overpowered. Especially on a single player server. You know, it can take hours to farm. Now, if you notice, you can start seeing where those are the salt rocks. Once we round this corner up here, we'll start seeing regular rocks. That's where you start getting some metal and stuff, and that's why I usually like to make my base right around this corner. There's some decent metal rocks by the river, and then across the river there's actually a couple of partial metal nodes where I can go and get a lot of metal quickly. Metal's going to be one of the keys to the game and moving on as you go. Let's harvest some more plants as we're running. And we'll stop here for a second. Let my stamina regen. Alright, now that's harvested again. We can keep running. See, in these rocks, they're not great, but once you start pickaxing these type of rocks, you can get some metal. I usually like to build a little starter base right over there, right on that other hill. It's nice. I play on some PvP servers, so you can build at the top of the hill and you're in a little bit of tree cover. You don't stay hidden for long if people look for you on PvP, and they can kill you pretty easily, but it is what it is on PvP. You kind of just expect to die until you can get to the point where you can make turrets and stuff to defend. Now this server is PvP. You won't see a whole lot of PvP action because, like I said, I'm playing mostly with Pegomastix. He just stole my hide. Annoying Pegos. That's the one thing you always kind of got to watch out for. So we will. Really, dude? Normally they don't come back. Are there 2 of them? There are. Oh my god, that is annoying as can be. We're going to see if we can't kill him. He's almost dead. Watch me run right into a Sarco because of this Pego. Would not be the first time. But I need his hide. Alright, so now we have his hide. We can level up again. That puts me at level 9, so we're good there. Next we're going to a little more stamina. Bolas. Bow and arrow. Get those started. Then we will also need wall, ceiling, door frame, and door. Now we can make a little baby starter base. Alright, let's go back to my hill. I like that one just because of the trees. If you do build a base, if you chop down the trees near it, they won't respawn right around it. That's why I tend to leave the trees lying around. They took all my fiber. So we need to grab some fiber. Fiber's real easy to find. You just run through some plants and lo and behold, fiber everywhere. Fiber and berries. Narco berries are the one you want to keep from this first harvest to make narcotics so you can tame your first animals. The rest of them I'll either eat or throw away as we go. So, but now we can make our first little base. And we've got some walls. What are we going to be running out of? It looks like thatch and wood. So we'll come back this way. You notice while you're crafting you run slower. farther away so when I build that base, the trees won't have to respawn. I did turn down the respawn distance a little so that stuff will respawn a little farther than if this were an official server. It's, like I said, it's tweaked a little bit. I think I've got it about half the normal respawn distance. Like I said, most of them are just quality of life for playing single players where you don't have dozens of people building and stuff for you. You know, since it's just me and, you know, my kids will join me, and who knows, in the long run I might PvP the kids because they enjoy that stuff, so they'll probably make a competing tribe and I'll go to town and assault them. And we will need a couple more to make the final bits of the ceiling. It looks like it will be fiber that slows me down. Now I will harvest the fiber right around here because the plant respawning doesn't bother me that much. And that was 18, so I'll need one more, 2 more batches of fiber, and that should be enough. And there we go. We have our first little base. Now you do have to watch out where you can place stuff because things do clip into the landscaping a little bit. I do have collision off so I can build a little closer to some stuff, but it still matters to an extent. Which side do we want the door on? We will put the door over here today. Alright, see, even with clipping off, that tree's still in the way. So I will have to take that one down. See if that solved that problem. It did. Little door. And we have our little ceiling. Throw it on a bed. Now the nice thing about this, now that I have a sleeping bag down, I can actually respawn at it. But it being a sleeping bag, if I respawn at it, it will break. So I'll have to build another. And a little campfire. I'm going to have to check. It doesn't look like collision is off on builds, so I'm going to have to check the game settings and adjust that, because I definitely don't want, I want collision on, off, so when I build like storage and stuff, you can build them a little closer. Like I said, it doesn't stop it entirely, but it'll make it so you can build some things a little differently and make it a little better. Level up again. Usually I'll try to get my weight to probably around 500 or so to make that good. Because once you get to that, it's pretty self-perpetual. And then I like a little movement speed too. See if there's any engrams I must have yet. Nope, we're still good. Now we will make a few bolas. What do we need for bolas? Fiber. I'm only going to be able to make one. So we will run out here, run over here and garnish, gather some fiber real quick. The bowlers are important. They make it so much easier to gather meat and other things as you're going. So that's always nice. Let's see, will we need anything else? We've got 8 stone, so we're going to need some more rock too. And then at this point I also will start mining some of these rocks so we can prep up for when we get to the forge levels. These rocks right here, they don't always contain metal, but sometimes they do. As you can see, I'm gathering a little metal as I go. And as you can see, I'm not getting super massive amounts of material, so it's not super boosted. And that's broken. Why do we need to fix it? Wood, of course. So we'll come down here and hit a couple trees. Now, the nice thing is you can repair stuff right from your inventory screen. If you notice, click the X, repair it. Add a little more movement speed. That can be fun in PvP when you run super fast. Ooh. There we go. And this is where bolas come in important. Because rather than how the last time I had to chase them down, I can just throw it and go. And then I can almost always hit them towards the head, which will kill them faster. So I can harvest them faster. And I'll use the axe because I want the fiber, the hide. Hide's going to be important. It's used to make all the saddles. So it's always important to get some hide. It's used to make bolas and so much else. The next video I make will probably go ahead and start taming. I won't be recording every minute I play. I will be recording most of the fun stuff though, but I'll probably play a little bit with the kids tomorrow that's off camera. Record a bit of that, or not record a bit of that, and you know, do some basic leveling and stuff. Let's see, the next main level we're looking at will be probably down a bit. Is it in the 20s that I can start crafting metal? Let's see. We can just, oops, wrong button there. Let's go back up to here, engrams, let's see when we can get the smithy. It's level 20. So that's what we're looking for, level 20 next. That's the next main big level. We can grab some food now. Oops. Probably should have put the door on the other side, a little hard to get in there. Now, if you put stuff in your last slot, when Pegomastics steal from you, they will steal the last slot. And if you put mayho berries back there, what they will steal will be the mayho berries, which is what they need to tame. We will build a ramp here soon. Actually, let's see, can we build that yet? Probably can craft it. We're going to put some wooden stairs. Let's see, can I craft that yet, or do I need a little more wood? Let's grab a little wood, and this will make it a little easier to get in my house in the future. I'm back over here. I don't like the way I just like the way the wood ramp looks on this when it's made from the stairs. I don't know why. But it can go to a ramp too, so. The other reason I like this area, like I said, it's pretty peaceful here. You will see some capros and sarcos on this river, and you do have to watch out for piranhas when you're crossing. Piranhas are the bane of my existence. But as you run over this way, we'll show you this before we log off for the day because I want to keep this first video around 30 minutes. When you run over this way, you've got another little lake. Which in of itself is nothing, but there you'll see some of the nice frogs over there. Sometimes, I don't know if there's any there right now. But the main reason I like this little area to start with is, like I said, the metal nodes. Now these aren't full metal nodes, they're only the half metal nodes. And once I get my stamina up and stuff, it's a lot quicker running over here. Now I don't build my base over here because there's more stuff that, you know, I've seen some raptors over in this area and stuff like that, but usually I can just make a quick jaunt this way. And if you see raptors or something, if you've got bolas, you can capture them. But you can see right up there in that valley is a lot of metal nodes. So it's actually a really good place to come to start, just to farm some basic metal, starter base, make a starter base. I want to say there's 6 or 8 different metal nodes up there. We'll stop running so we regain some stamina. But you can see all the nice metal sitting there. See, we got these partial metal nodes, just a bunch of them. And right now metal doesn't do me a whole lot of good, but we'll grab a little bit. You know, once you get an actual metal pick, you can go through this stuff a lot quicker. Part of why I'm mining it now, it'll just give me the experience. Go with some more stamina. So once I get to that, just level 15, so real soon I'll be to level 20 anyways, so I'll be able to craft some of this stuff, metal stuff soon. That's the next major thing for me to get to. If you notice these metal nodes, when you got a metal pick, you get a lot more metal. When you get to the point where you got an Anki, this little section will clean up with the Ankis getting the metal from them. That's why I can't wait till we can tame one of them. Once we start taming some dinos, it starts getting real fast to get stuff. As you can see, I'm starting to get overweight, but I don't need all the rock, so we'll throw that down. We've got, what, 52 metal right now? That's going to be enough for now. I don't want to sit here all day pounding metal. And then we'll get some crystal, but we need the metal. Oops. And, oops, now that's the wrong direction. We want to come this way a little more. Ooh, dodo. Free meat. Anything any chance you get, you want to kill stuff like that just to get your levels up a little better. They give decent little bits of experience, especially when you happen to find. So I love when you find like level 150 dodos. It makes the game so much faster. You know, you can kill them, and if you find dodos in mass, it's just get them, and get that experience up, gain those levels. As you can see with my stamina up, I'm running through here pretty fast, and once you get it a little more, you can make the whole trip in one run. But I always, like I said, watch this river if you're here, because piranhas. I've died so many times playing this game, especially on official servers, when you go running across this river and there's 2 or 3 piranhas. Try to use the rocks to jump and get the boost over. Get across it faster. And then we're back to our house. Grab our little more meat. Throw that meat in there. Pull that out. And the last thing we need to build, we need a little storage container in here. I think it's wood is what I'm going to probably need for that. A little bit of fiber will make a bow while we're thinking about it. Bow's going to be nice once we start getting to the little farther in, so that we can start taming animals. Start saving our narco berries. Those are also nice just for hunting. Well, that about does it for today. We're going to get back, put the storage container in, just camp out for a while, make that first YouTube video done, and probably come back to this another day. Put this right by the door. And then we can offload the stuff we want to save it here for now. That's really all we need. Oh, and then, oh, here, I'll show you real quick that. See, that's the spear. And I just like these for some reason. I just think it looks cooler. But there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first video. Like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. If you've got any requests on games you'd like to see, let me know. I will be putting out a series on Ark. Like I said, it's one of the games my kids want to play with me again, so we're getting back into it. And if you have anything else you'd like to see, feel free to message me, because I'm always willing to try new games. And if you have kids and want to play, let me know. You have a great day. We'll see you next time at Lost Ones Playground.